theoretical foundations for the project?
The project came out of an idea after teaching the class for two or three semesters. I started noticing that the class wasn't really about teaching students how to use certain tools, whether digital or not, but it was more about learning or helping them learn about to become or to adapt to technology. And I also thought that many of my students probably knew much more than I knew about how to use certain technologies and things that have come into fashion over the last few years. So I thought I wanted to look for an approach that included that previous knowledge, that took that knowledge that my students brought to the classroom into account. So I wanted to find an approach that would allow me to, for me not only to be the teacher, but for everyone else to share what they know, and of course to learn from others, not only from me but from other classmates. So basically, I decided that I wanted to do something that is called invisible learning, which is a method. It's not really a method, but it's a tendency in the teaching of technology that implies that the teacher is no longer the expert in the classroom, but that everyone is taking part of the creation of knowledge, and that everyone contributes what they know to the whole community, and that way everyone is a teacher, everyone's a student, and the knowledge and the abilities that people have and that people have learned outside the classroom. As we know, many of these internet and digital skills are learned autonomously. So I wanted to bring that knowledge into the classroom and make it formal, formalize that knowledge and make it shareable with everyone.
Okay. Can you describe the process of the creation of the page? Web page?
It's been quite a process. It's been quite difficult. We've been working on this for the last 3 semesters. It was basically trial and error. It's been really hard because I have had to learn many things I didn't know about. So I've been probably very enthusiastic student in this project. It's also been difficult to make students understand that they have things to contribute. So when you give them responsibilities and you expect leadership from them, sometimes it doesn't happen. Sometimes you gotta push people. So it's a completely different approach. I very rarely lead the classes. So it's everyone like doing their job, working on their stuff. But it's been very difficult. Turning that switch and making students understand that they have knowledge so they can contribute has been really hard. But we're still trying.
What do you think would be the impact in the ELT community?
I expect to the ELT community here at the university to have a space where they can interact. My opinion is that the university website does not offer the information and the spaces for interaction that the university should have. So I thought I could use this project to create that space, at least for the students at the program, the ELT program. And I hope that the space is used and shared, and that people come together on the websites and the different social network channels that we have. So basically, that's what I want to do. I want our community to have a space where we can interact amongst ourselves and with the world too.
Thanks for the contributions and for starting this project. I think it would be great, and it's a great idea to do this.
Thank you very much. Let's hope everything goes right. Thank you.
What did you learn through your participation in this project?
Okay, during this class I learned how to include electronic devices and also internet resources during the implementation of projects, not only for teachers but also for students, the development of English classes in a normal learning process of the English language.
What do you think will be the impact of the ELT community at the university?
I think this page is going to have a really positive impact in the ELT community at university, because it's going to be like a window for showing all the projects and activities that people do in this career, in this program, and also because it's going to catch people outside the university to study this career, to show this program for their lives.
What was your contribution for the design of the web page?
During the realization of this project, I worked in the curation of material for teachers and for students, and also I participate in the production of videos for the YouTube channel, showing different programs and sources for help teachers to produce interesting things for their classes.
What was your contribution to the ELTpedia website?
Well, my contribution with the ELTpedia website, I was a member of the communication team. I was in charge of posting and sharing information on social networks, in terms of Facebook. We created an Instagram account, and also we work on the Twitter account. We look for new tools and new useful information about the English learning process, and also I scheduled some specific responsibilities for all the members of the group, and that was all.
You as a future teacher, do you find it useful for your lessons and students?
Yes, absolutely. I find it completely useful because the website provides these tools that you need at the moment of planning a class, the moment of taking into account when you're going to work with your students in a specific activity. And it's useful not only for teachers but also for students to look for new sources when they are interested in a new topic or in a new skill in their learning process.
What did you learn with this subject?
Okay, since the main target of this course is to facilitate students' learning, especially in second language, through the use of different technological devices, what we learn here in this course is how to manage with different options, different tools from the internet. Like, for example, designing a website, which is like the core subject of this. In this case, we learn how to manage, how to use the different tools from a website which is called Wix. Apart from Wix, we also have time to devote to the learning of some other extra tools from the internet, from the web, that of course that we can use to design flashcards, to design interactive videos, like say softwares like Movie Maker, some other tools that allows us to design more interactive activities for students in the learning of the second language.
What do you think is the impact for the ELTpedia community?
The main impact of this project is to have more students interested in the use of different technological devices in order to facilitate the learning of English as a foreign language or as a second language.
What is the ELTpedia team trying to achieve with the design of the webpage?
Basically, the ELTpedia team is trying to design, is trying to create a very useful website, a very useful tool, of course, as I said before, for the learning of this language. But the main target of this is to make a website attractive for everybody, for every kind of person who have access to this world of the web, and to make it appealing so that everybody have knowledge about different research sources, different materials for learning it, say worksheets, say flashcards, and of course everything it takes to learn this language, and of course this huge amount of advantages that it regards.